Hey, 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 hey. Welcome, Scorpio. How are you guys doing today? My name is Patty. I'm an empath that is doing your intuitive tarot for the 19th through the 25th. It's actually the 18th right now, so we're getting close with those energies. So that's a really, really good thing for you guys because it's going to be really close to the 19th, giving the closest we can get in energies. For those of you that are brand new, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And the ones returning that have subscribed, thank you. I appreciate that very much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I do have live readings come on. I also am having a live empath session on tips and tools. And not only that, if you are having gifts and you're not quite sure if they're real gifts or if you're going crazy with your gifts, those kind of things. Those I'm doing on the 24th at 9 a.m. live. And then I'm doing dailies, one little 1 minute daily every morning to give you some inspiration and stuff with the cards. I'm pulling one oracle and one card, along with, I have now a Facebook group. Can't even say it. So anyway, if you just go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, you'll be notified when all those things are happening. So here we go. This is the 19th through the 25th for Scorpions. We've got two energies out already. And I'm going to tell you right now, the energies for these last 2 weeks are pretty much the same as far as going really slow, things not changing too much. And a lot of the cards, even though I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, are coming up the same. So I've got two energies out. I'm going to see if there is anything else from the divine or anybody coming through for the theme for the 19th through the 25th. Is there any other? All right. So we've got three cards. The first card out is Deep Freeze. And deep freeze is pretty much like what I said. It's things that are moving. They're moving extremely slowly, but they're not dead yet. It's just that it's in a really processing time. And if you look at the deep freeze, you know that the lion is just slightly a different color. He's still there. He's still working hard, but as far as trying to figure things out, but everything is underneath that water. So this is creating a deep freeze that he is sort of at a slow pace. Also, too, if you look at that, it is the number 8, and the number 8 is about progress and moving forward and going through. And then we have the second energy out is Peaks of Joy, and that is a time where you're going to have some ups and downs, and where we do have peaks. And then also too, the number 6 is about harmony and the improvement, and I just love and just try to bring that up as close as I can. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So improvements in harmony and things like that. So these two actually work together so far, because even though it might be slow moving, if something is working in harmony to improve your situation better, or maybe your future or your growth, or maybe a learning thing. So it's very interesting. So we have coming together. So this looks like a love thing, but it also could mean something that is coming together that maybe you've been working on, or also maybe a relationship coming together or anything like that. But two, if you look at these, are both number 8s, and both number 8s are all about rewards and progress. So progress mainly in this one here. So, but there are some rewards, and that's what bring you joy. Because we have to have, when we set goals, we have to be able to, when we set goals, we have to have little, what do you call that? Little inspirations to keep us going. So those little rewards sort of help us. Some of us use food, some of us buy things, some of us, take a little trip. Some of us, it all just depends on what your preferences are and things like that, to bring you just a little uplift as you go through your process, to show that those baby steps are actually working. So for the 19th through the 25th, whatever you're working on seems to be in a progress where it's going forward. If you're working on yourself, that's also too, that's really baby steps, that kind of thing. So we have the 5 of Wands the first card out, and that is actually in reverse. So if it was in the upright position, it'd be a lot of fighting, a lot of bickering, but it's not. So there's harmony here in the first part. And for those of you that are going through something, doesn't mean that harmony is not going to come. It's sort of like the storm, and then there's the calm after the storm, the calm before the storm, that kind of thing. So, so we'll see what happens here. All right. So, but there is a coming together of something here. Someone is working on their communication, definitely. Someone is trying to become more understood. Apparently there was some bickering and fighting. Now just remember, if there is bickering and fighting, we are in the Mars retrograde. The Mars retrograde is all about conflict. The conflict doesn't have to be a bad thing, sort of like politics. Nobody's ever really right, but you have somebody's opinion versus somebody's opinion. You can have a conflict there, but you can walk away with agreed to disagree kind of thing. All right. All right. Let's see what else we've got here. Judgment. So there is or was an ending of something for someone, and that's a good thing because it needed to end. And reason why it was a good thing, and I'm not talking about if somebody passed away. I'm talking about like if a bad relationship ended or a bad friendship ended or a toxic, because in order for that to happen, there will be a coming together of something new. Thank you. So they're trying to remind me that to share that the harmony came because of the ending. So your first card out was harmony, and it came because of an ending of something that needed to. So they want you to know that. Whoever that is for. I don't know who that's resonating with, but something they're just wanting you to know that this is good. This is you're on your path. You're on your way. Again, I don't know who that resonates for, but it's coming. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about a message, and the message for him, and he's very much moving forward, moving, but he's very confident in it. He's trying to show you something. He's trying to give you a message, trying to carry something through. He's also sort of a romantic kind of guy. So there is something coming through for that. Again, the cups are heart and mind. So when he is bringing a message, that message might be for something that you've been desiring for your heart. So that is coming in the picture there. And that's coming after something ended. So this is a sort of, I hate to say that, it's sort of a good thing. And the reason why is I'm getting a picture of like relationships that haven't ended and people are cheating. Rather than end it and go do your thing with somebody else, there's cheating. So that's why I say that I'm really glad that something ended in order for that to come through. And this message that the Knight of Cups is bringing, it couldn't come until something ended. So the divine works in that way. So he's going to hold off on blessings. He's going to hold off on things until you finish your business kind of stuff. And if you don't finish your business, that blessing won't come through or that reward won't come through. And then too, if you don't finish your business, you're holding back on your own calling or journey. So let's see what else he's got going here. So somebody has been working really, really hard. So we have the Seven of Pentacles out. And so somebody's working really, really hard. Now this could be, the Seven of Pentacles is about, finances and career and work. And that could be something for somebody, if this resonates with you, that, whatever it is financially or career-wise or whatever, it's finally coming together. And what I mean by that, maybe you had to go through a bankruptcy. Maybe things weren't going good for a while. Maybe you were trying to get your credit up and you've been busting your hump trying to get that together, trying to make your credit scores come up, that kind of thing. And that in itself would definitely, for somebody, keep you sort of frozen in a in a state of just, hey, is it ever going to thaw out? And then the peaks of joy comes as the rewards, the things of what you want from that hard work. So for somebody else, this has been hard work in communication. Somebody's been really working on their relationship in communicating with other people. And that's sort of a deep thing. Uh-oh. We have the tower for someone here. Let's get some clarification on this. So the tower means not that, you're falling and dying. It means that there's a huge change, a huge shift. Now, with Mars and Mercury and all these planets coming in, and then we have the blue moon at the end of the month. This is almost towards the end of the month. So we're at the 25th by the end of the week. And there are things that are going to begin to shift for those last 2 weeks, week and a half. So things are going to sort of like get thrown up and kerfuffled and things like that. But it doesn't mean a bad thing. It means actually sort of a good thing, because change has to happen in your life and everybody else's life. But for Scorpios, change is going to happen. And it's going to be a 180. You're going to go like, whoa, didn't expect that one coming. So that is what's going on too. And yeah, that's very true. So you'll be able to manifest that. And you can either manifest it to the positive or you can manifest it to the negative. Now, too, if the devil shows up, well, I'll be surprised. This has happened to me a lot today. I've predicted what cards are going to show up, and then they do. I don't know why. I don't know how that happens. But anyway, 7 of Pentacles with the Tower, and then the Magician. So this could actually be something towards work. Maybe there is an offering of something coming up that's going to take you in a different direction, or this offering that the Magician is giving. I mean, it's not an offering, you manifest it kind of thing. It's a magical kind of thing, but it can just happen like that. It's like an illusion. It's like, whoa, how did that happen? But this also could mean that there could be a job shift. There could also mean that you've worked really, really hard and you're going to fire somebody. No, I'm just joking. But I mean, you're, that kind of a thing. So, yeah, let's see what that's all about. So I'm not seeing a whole, I don't see this as one energy. I see 3 different energies. So when I say 3 energies, I mean 3 different people here in this reading. And that's what intuitive readings are about, is, like, I don't read just one person. It depends who the divine sends through, or if I'm hearing somebody else, talk about this. Oh, there's somebody going through this. So that's how I do my readings, is that, okay, this person here is really coming into harmony, and something ended in their life in order for that harmony to happen. And this person here has been working really, really hard financially, career-wise, and something is going to change their life. The other person, there's a message coming in. I've got 3 different energies coming in right here. Everything is coming together, whether you like it or not. It is coming together, but the thing is, it's not at the pace you want it to. And that's the planets right now. That's the planets. Planets are moving very slowly. And so when Mercury goes into another retrograde, so we have 2 planets in a retrograde, then it's going to be just really sort of chaotic. The end of the month is going to be really, what do you call it? Unexpected, but also you're not going to know the answers to a lot of stuff. Not quite yet. Again, we got a double magician. So that means you are the captain of your ship. You and the divine make the decisions on what you want to manifest, if it is right for your journey or not. So again, if this is career, you can manifest whatever you want. And just make sure you ask specifically for what you want, because the universe and divine works in specifics. If this is love that you want, then you actually need to ask for love. Instead of yearning for love, grab it. manifest it, grow it, become the love that you want, is what it's saying. So if you want that partner and that partner loves certain things, don't not be not yourself, but be the things that that person loves that you enjoy sharing with them as well. And that's manifesting, and they'll do the same for you. If it's true love, that's what they will do for you. I mean, not everybody likes to do each other's things, especially if you're opposites, but when you share those things together, the energies just explode, because it's like, oh, they care enough for me to spend time with me to do that. And then, well, I don't really like, to go to the theater, but I'll go to the theater with her because it's important to her, or I'll buy tickets to the theater for her because it's important. Those kind of things. That's what this message is going to be about. This message is going to come surprisingly to somebody around the 25th, I would say, 25th, 26th, 27th. So something is going to be a message. You might mark that down, tell me if I'm right. Because the round the 25th to the 30th, actually, that is a time where I don't know what it is, but there's going to be some big news. I don't know. I don't know if that's for everybody. When I get these energies, I can't explain them. I'm an empath. That's the divine gives them to me. And then bit by bit, they'll show me what it is. Because I think they don't want me to blurt it out before it happens. So, but I do know a lot, like with the COVID, and I do know sort of the election and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I'm not a psychic, but I can feel the energies of both people. I can feel the energies of situations and things like that. So let's get back to this. All right. Let's see what else. So we are going to manifest whatever we choose to manifest this next week. I would suggest that maybe thinking about positive, keeping your energies and your vibrations up, because as the end of the month, the 25th through the 15th and 13th of November, you're going to need to lift your vibrations up as high as possible, because there's going to be so much conflict, so much negative energies bouncing around. It's going to be like two big cymbals pounding your head. You'll need to lift those vibrations up and try to manifest things of joy in your heart, or or if you need to calm yourself, if you've got high anxiety, finding things to calm yourself, finding things that are going to bring you like breathe kind of thing, rather than all the time, because those energies from the 25th to the 13th, while we get done with that Mars retrograde, is going to be hold on to your seats. Hold on to your seats. If you're in another country, hold on to your seats. It's not just happening to the United States. It's happening around the world. Just depends on where Mars and Pluto and Mercury are, and how close they are to the Earth. Where those energies, we're going to have an alignment, I think, of 5 planets, which is not very common and rare. I think every 20, 30 years, and the energies are going to be huge. So again, if you haven't seen my new moon video along with the rest of the retrograde, then you'll be able to see that on there. All right. So let's get going to the rest of this here. And then I don't see a whole bunch of love here, so I'm going to do a 3-card pull for those people that are single, and see where your love is going towards that. So we have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Woo! Another death. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So let's see here. Remember, I said that there is a message coming in and you'll be able to manifest the if it's love or something of that nature. And then we have it's really interesting. What's happening here is we're getting the really, really good stuff in the beginning. So we're getting the harmony and everything in the beginning, and then we're going to have death. or judgment, excuse me. We're going to have judgment and then judgment. So we're getting the good stuff, and then we're like, okay, this had to happen in order for this good stuff. So again, we have the same thing, but we have death second, and we have the 10 of Cups first. So if the 10 of Cups is coming first, which is everything that you want, your heart's desire, your family you love, you have the house, you have everything. But then something, again, death had to end before that manifested. And the page of Pentacles is about creativity and an offering of like something sort of new, but it's in relation to your career or money or goals. But we have them side by side with death. So for someone, that might mean that there's a change in your careers. There may be an offering of moving up, or something ending and something starting. So you could move up a level in your company, or you could, be starting a new business, but something has to go away. And that's before the full moon. When that happens is everything before the full moon, this blue moon that's coming up on the 31st. What's happening is we're getting rid of some things. Things are having to go away. I'm fine. They're having to go away, but because they're making room for the new. So this full moon is got so much energy. So something is getting ready. We're going to be going into the waxing part of the moon. We got waning, waxing part of the moon before the full moon. So something is sort of, just keep an eye out for what might be ending, or there might be an offering, but just know when that offering comes in, you're going to have to give up something. And I don't know what that is for you. So with that, all right, so really quick for the singles out there, I'm going to do a little love reading, see if there's any love coming your way, see if there's any energies coming your way. I don't know what that is. Something popped up on my screen. So let's see if there's anything coming. Oh, wow, 3 cards, boom, boom, boom. Wow, the Magician sure is. You got 3 Magicians today. 3 Magicians. So this is huge for you guys, because when we're doing 3 Magicians, that means there is something totally good being manifested in your life. Something, and you have this opportunity to manifest it in a positive or a negative. So this is going to be really huge for you this week. You're going to have the choice to either make it or break it, kind of thing. So you can make it happen, or you can just say, you know what, I'm not going there. And then you could lose out on whatever it is that the divine's trying to help you. So we have the Page of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Magician. So there is a message, or there is some news coming your way, whether it's text, whether it's from someone. I don't know who it is, and I don't know if it's the opposite sex for you or whatever, but there is a message coming in from the Page of Cups, and it is a message of curiosity. So I'm going to say it's an uncertain person that is like, I wonder if there is something possibly there that we could grow, sort of that energy. So it's going to come as a question, text, email, phone call, all that kind of stuff, FaceTime, whatever that is. I don't know if this is a person you already know, but it might be. 6 of Wands. There's going to be a conflict internally if you want to do that. Thank you. So if there's you're going to be like, well, do I really want to go with this person? Do I really not want to go with this person? So that's going to be for you to decide. And then again, that's the Magician. You either create that relationship or you let go of that relationship. So this is a Magician for this. So this person is going to come to you, whether it's the one you want or not. So this is where that'll be. I can't tell you if it's going to go further than a friendship. I can't tell you if it's going to go further into a relationship or not. Again, the Magician is there for you to decide whether that's going to grow or not. And if the other person, if it's for another person coming to you, that's going to have to be decided with that or not. So, or just a recap really quick. There's a lot of good energies coming. You've gone through some struggles to get to some of your gains. There is harmony there coming. If it's not there already, there's a message coming for your heart. Something about your heart, something, and that's around the 25th-ish. Again, you have gone through some hard work, some really hard work. And even though it's coming and the magician is changing it, it's going to be up to you to manifest the outcome of it. So I can't predict that. Only you and the divine can. So whatever you're going through, there has been a really rough patch. But as we said, and it's slow, it has been slow, but it is coming together. It is coming together for you. So be patient a little bit longer. Whatever this is for you, Scorpio, make sure you're patient because, like I said, on recapping of the planets, Mars is really, really slow, super powerful, super conflicting, and it's going to leave you in uncertain at the end of the month. A little bit less than last month because remember, truth. Everybody's looking for truth. Everybody wants the truth. Everybody wants the facts. And that's what Mars is playing in. With Saturn, Saturn's like, hey, just take it easy. Just take it easy. Everything's going to be cool. And then you got the Mercury retrograde coming in. And so you've got all these energies, plus another on top of it on the 31st, the blue moon, which they call the hunter's moon or the blood moon. And there's a reason why they changed the name of that. But anyway, and you'll see that on my video on the 24th. Actually, I'm live on the 24th at 9 a.m. for all that and the planet energies and stuff like that. Then I'll do a reading too with that. So, but that's your reading for today. And then please subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell. You'll know when I'm doing my live for my empaths. I'm doing for the planets and also dailies. I'm doing dailies now, 1 minute dailies. You can get your 1 minute in the morning, a little kick to start your day. And then join my Facebook group. I'd love to do some interactive stuff there and hear from you and share and help people understand their abilities and tarot and if they want to learn the history, whatever, all that kind of stuff. So we will see you on the 25th unless you come on to the video or the live next week. But please like, share, subscribe, bring somebody. I would love to have more people. We're still a new channel, very new channel. And I would love to have more people and grow with you guys. All right. Take care, guys. See you next week. Bye, Scorpio.